I've got a guitar and I put two bass strings on it. You see the bottom two strings of a bass guitar, and it's an octave lower than the normal strings. Sounds pretty good. It's got two strings for bass and four for guitar, and I've got a couple of YouTube videos on with me playing this guitar. It's called Chill Out Guitar. Anyway, I've got an amplifier for my guitar, and it's got a big mid-range speaker in it, and it produces bass pretty well and it handles excursions pretty well with the bass guitar. But the box, because it has the amplifier, there's gaps in there. It's not really sealed, and it's sealed pretty well at the back but not here, and you need a bit of ventilation, so I've got a bass vent too. But it's a full range speaker and it's got beautiful treble, but the bass rolls off, and so you don't get that deep bass sound for reggae, which I want. So I'm adding an extension speaker to my amplifier, and it has a high power handling hi-fi speaker in it instead of a bit lower power handling guitar speaker. But the reason you've got to have a higher power handling hi-fi speaker is because of the excursions with the bass guitar to handle that, you see. Where this type of speaker will handle it because it's got a really stiff cone. It will move, but it's nice and stiff and it's got good damping, where this one is just a floppy cone. It just moves really easily and it moves a lot, and so it sounds really good. Makes the bass better, plus the box is all sealed and all that. It's just an old subwoofer box, and I've sealed it all up and it sounds great. It really does perform. You get real good intensity in the bass, just what I want, and lovely depths, and the bass is only set on halfway, you know, so that's pretty good. And now the idea of having an extension speaker, I invented it. You see, you just plugged it in there like that, you see. We'll get it in there. Piece of piss, really simple. And that cable is simply a cable that I got from these sorts of cables, a 3-in-1, and where they join there, you can just rip them off, just like strips of licorice basically. Really good. Now I've got 3 cables for this purpose. I do have another little amplifier too, which I've made the same thing on there for the extension speaker. Now I want to tell you how I made it, and it's really easy. Anyone can do it. You gotta buy a guitar plug with, on the other end of the guitar plug, it's just a plug, goes into a guitar amplifier. This would just go straight in there if you wanted to go in there, you know. But on the other end you've got an RCA plug. You can buy them from the music shop or something, or an electronic shop, and about $3 at the most, I suppose, to buy. You drill a hole in it. Now I put a recess on it so it won't damage so easily, you see. It's just a bit better than sticking right out like on the other amplifier. So I've got that. Now just bear with me for a while. I'll show you a picture of the lounge just while I do something. I've got to take the speaker out and set the box up, so I'll show you how it fits in. And you just get that plug thing and put it through a piece of wood, drill a hole in a piece of wood and do what you like with it. Other than that, like I did with the recess. And there's another hole in here. Bear with me for 5 seconds. See? You've got a nice little recess there, and you plug it in. And I'll show you how it plugs in. The picture of the lounge. I can't. Oh, what's wrong? I haven't got it. Yes, I have. I found it. And you see it's in there and it's plugged into there, see? And it comes out the other end. What do we do there? Easy. I'll show you. I just show you a picture of the lounge again, and I've got the woofer, and I'll do the setup now while you're looking at the lounge, and I'll just quickly connect it up with how I connected it. And positive, and I have a lot of fun with this because it's so much more bass and playing the bass guitar, and it's really great with the treble strings as well. Now I've got it set up, I have to show you what it is. See, inside the box, one that's mounted inside the box, just get some alligator clips. Put positive on the top one. Now this is very important. Put positive on the top little one and negative on the big sharp one, because otherwise it will pump in the opposite direction and you'll get no bass. You can do it, have to do a test too, you know, to see if it goes more bass or less. If it goes more bass, you know you're right. And then you just connect the positive and negative to the right ones, hopefully. You see, red's positive onto there, and it's very important to have that positive and negative right. Now I've got a choke here. I'll put it, it's not focused. Yeah, there's a choke. So you leave the negative where it is, take the positive off and connect that to the choke like that. Then you get another one of these, and connect it to the other side of the choke, you see, and then onto positive of the speaker. Only positive, not negative. Never, the choke's always on positive, you see. Now with the choke on it, you get deeper bass. It's even better, you see, and it kicks ass with the choke. Unfortunately the choke's just as expensive as the drive unit, but that doesn't matter, it sounds better. So that's an easy way to connect up and make an extension speaker for your amplifier.